I'm Eric Naso with Newsshooter.com. I'm here at the Libec booth for NAB 2017, and I'm with Jose. How you doing today, Jose?
I'm very good. Thank you very much, Eric. Welcome.
Let's talk about some new products that you're showing here in the booth.
Absolutely. Well, this year we're showing the HFMP, which is the hands-free monopod. We're also showing the HFMP kit, which includes the THX fluid head, the THX tripod system, and 2 new zoom controls. And I'll start with the HFMP kit. How's that?
Let's walk a little over here. Give me a little demo.
Sure. So the HFMP kit hands-free monopod, it has a freestand base that's very, very different from our competitors. If you look at the bottom over here, I could step on the freestand base and loosen the monopod. Right? It has free motion. I could do your swivel, you could do panning on the monopod. Then once I click on it, step on it again, wait for it to click, and boom, now it's a hands-free solution right there. And it's really cool because it has a long extension with indicators for your height preferences. So I could probably put it at this height, and this height is very, very useful for looking over the crowd. You could also minimize it, so you could do interviews, documentaries, and of course wedding videography. So it's a lot of uses. What's really cool is it can stand up on its own, and you have a grip that you can just basically do a lot with the monopod. And as you know, monopod kits with the fluid head usually don't include fluid heads that you could do independent panning. This one you can pan. It has a bubble level. It has all the functions and all the tools on the left-hand side, or should I say the switches. So you can, over here on this side, let me lock it into position first before I do that. Boom. And I could do this. I could loosen it over here and remove it. It's a quick release plate with the standard 501 PL mounts from Manfrotto. It's compatible with the Manfrotto plates and the Satchel plates. I could attach it again, lock it, and everything again is on the left-hand side. Very convenient. And the head itself is a fluid head. It has a 65 millimeter bolt and a flat base, so you can attach it to any 65 millimeter tripod. You can also attach it to any equipment with the 3/8 screw. So sliders, monopods, this is a very convenient head, and it's very lightweight too. And again, all the functions are on the left-hand side. I could pan independently through the head only or with the monopod. And the freestand base, as a matter of fact, can be removed. So a lot of our customers that looked at the monopod say, hey, it's actually not very short, it's not very compact, because you can't remove the base. But that's not actually true. You can remove the base, especially when you're traveling. Just unscrew it, remove the base, remove the head, and now you have a compact solution when traveling.
So now the base makes me a little nervous. Sure. I'm getting nervous when you're not touching it. I mean,
Sure.
You got to have some kind of word of caution with this one, with people on how to use it?
Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't completely leave this alone. This is great for changing your lenses, your battery, writing notes, getting on your phone. And also, if you notice, it does move a little bit once you move like that, but it's designed like that so it could go back into the center of its gravity. If it was 100% into a stiff position, any little movement will knock it over. But if you have that flexibility to have it move, it will go back into its center of gravity. So you're in good hands. And again, the HFMP kit includes the video head, which is the THX. Same head that you find over here on the THX tripod system. Again, same functionality as the one that's included with the HFMP kit. And of course, you have your tripod with the mid-level spreader. It gets pretty high too. It's very lightweight. So, you could take this into any place where they allow tripods, of course. And it's a lightweight solution. And again, it supports 4 kilos, 9 pounds. So you have the THX tripod system, you have the HFMP monopod kit. And of course, we also have our zoom controls, which the new zoom controls won't be available till June, but we have the ZFC-L, which stands for Zoom Focus Control for LANC, right? ZFC-L, right? And it does zoom and focus for LANC cameras, which means Sony, Canon, JVC. Okay, so you could do zoom and focus for that. And also, if you notice, the connection here is pretty long, so it gets so wide that you could actually attach it to the HFMP grip. So it's a pretty wide base, right? It also has an invert switch, so in case you're using, the panhandle or any attachment when you're attaching to the panhandle or anything, you could basically invert it so front means back, back means forth, kind of thing. Right. And we also have the ZC-LP, which stands for Zoom Control for LANC and Panasonic. So, and that's the blue one over here. And the difference being that unfortunately the Panasonic does not do the focus, but again, it does have the zoom capability for Panasonic cameras.
Fantastic. And I believe This one here can be used with like a couple of the Lumix lenses that are power zooms, correct?
Yes, that is correct. I don't know the exact two Lumix lenses, but yes, you can use them as long as they're servo compatible. Normally, the HFMP kit with the head and its carrying case is $259, but we do have a promotion, a show special. For an extra $10, you get the new zoom control, which is the ZFC-L, for only $10, and it's valued at $100. And same thing with the THX. You have the THX tripod system with the ZFC-L. That one's usually listed with the THX tripod system at $239. For an extra $10, you get a new zoom controller that's valued at $100.